got myself into? What did I drag Marty into? Moreover, what had we pulled the whole...
A secret twin brother? Sonny, I'm starting...
Yeah, but...
What is it, Boss Bird?
I think it's best.
What?
I'm not joking.
Well, I certainly hope you are.
Whatever comes next, you don't need to be mixed up in it.
Guys, damn it, Sonny. Can you hear yourself? What do you think? I endured all this to give up now? What do you take me for?
I just want you to keep your career and your life intact, you mo...
One more word, Sonny, and I swear I'm gonna bash your beak in.
No. Why?
Because we're a team. We have been a team for almost a decade. I don't care what Blood Boil says or whatever's on a goddamn piece of paper.
I'm sorry. You're right.
We're gonna go to that insane asylum and wrap this shit up fast and clean. Yeah, just like you said, even if it kills us.
Thanks, Marty. Without you, I'd most likely all...
Birds of a feather flock together, right?
Like you say, partner.
Let's...
I hope not.
You almost just did. That's the spirit. The Sonny I know. So where exactly is this place?
A few
You think it's a good idea to go there? What if it's a trap?
I told you, you...
Wouldn't you love that? No such luck, boss. If I get killed or...
Thanks, pal. I deserve that.
You still trust her?
I never trust...
I mean, you believe...
I'm sure she was on...
Or...
Yeah.
Hey, Sonny...
Yeah,
all right. So what do you think happened to the corpse?
probably been eaten. Horrible to think about, but even if half of what they say about the Hive is true, starvation, riots, arson...
You're telling me? Makes my feathers...
This won't...
Well, that's if another meat war doesn't break out first.
Lovely.
Either way, it was a damn clever move for Wessler to hide...
It's the only place no one will ever find it.
Like the...
Oh, I think that was an intentional red hair.
Sounds about right. So what do you think happened to the...
Probably...
Like the...
Oh.
Sounds about right. So what do you think...
Oh, I think...
Sounds about right. Who'd have thought? I believed that little rat.
There's a point when it's too late to change, Marty. There's Pat.
Not much.
Exactly. And that's the case with us, too. That's why...
Maybe we should do that.
Maybe we should. When all of this is over... A stack of papers.
You know,
We've met her on a number of...
maybe Susie's just an actress you hired.
You've read too much of that cheap garbage, Marty. There's no conspiracy theory. Susan...
Yeah.
I know.
Please say that.
More like... well, you'll get...
Never.
I still have night...
Really?
I was...
Hey, wait a minute.
Exactly, Marty.
I'm surprised you ever returned.
Well, maybe that's the reason I did return, Marty.
Heavy stuff.
What do you think, Marty?
What? You care what I think? You must have hit your head pretty bad.
Stop fooling around, Marty. I'm serious. So what do you think? About...
Well, I think we're in deep shit.
Do you think he really murdered his brother? But what?
Doesn't add up yet. Something's missing. Let's visit the institution and try to find out what we can about this Albert Wessler fella.
Exactly. If he's the dead...
What do you think, Sonny? And the fact that Natasha used to be a...
Yeah, that...
Listen, Sonny, about Molly.
Oh, just forget it, Marty, okay? She's not part of my life anymore. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Forget it. Let's concentrate on the case, and on making it out alive, and helping Natasha, too.
Whatever you say, Boss Bird. So you think Natasha's really in danger?
It could be.
No,
I'm not sure what I believe. Let's see. Things got mixed up at the brothel. Natasha used to work there, that's obvious. And Ivan wanted to keep that a secret. A secret, it seems, somebody else had to pay for. Somebody died for that secret. Zip hid the body, but he kept the wristband. Who could it belong to? The dead body was almost certainly Albert Wessler, a resident of an insane asylum. But why did he have to die?
Okay, so the picture is more...
Well, that could be the case, but I believe the...
Which we'd only learn if we talk to him. I mean, if the corpse...
Which would be exciting, but...
That too, yeah. But... Okay, so the...
Well, that could...
Which we'd only learn if we talk to him. I mean, if the corpse...
Which would be exciting, but...
That too, yeah. But where's the fun in that?
A stack of pay... A closet. Why did you keep that wristband? Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it, son.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Books I've never read. Tonight you...
Are you talking?
Huh? I've had enough stimulation. I've had enough.
I'd still like to take. Oh,
Ironic, but... Oh, man. Why did you keep that? I haven't dusted... You're the best, Bubo.
Hello, you've called the Met Therapy Peace Forever Mental.
Well, I'd like to inquire about a patient who I believe is being treated at your institution.
I'm sorry, sir, but I can't give out that information if you don't...
Unfortunately, I don't have that. I'm not a relative.
Oh, I see. In that case, officer...
Thank you, miss. I guess I'll do that.
We'll welcome you with open arms.
Oh,
See you soon.
So, the thought gives me goosebumps.
chicken bumps aren't good enough for you?
Ha ha ha. So,
It'd be better if I called Lewis. He'll open up.
whew, great idea.
Hey, Lewis, it's,
Hello.
were you sleeping, pal?
Me? Oh, I will...
Would you open up a room for me?
Truly,
Thanks, Lewis. I'm not.
I will.
Yeah. Sorry for the mess.
Don't worry about it, Sonny. I didn't...
Thanks. I slept like I used to sleep years ago. Like a miner or a soldier. Empty. Dead tired. Then I saw Tessa, my darling little daughter. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't recall her face. I reached out to her, but she just kept getting further and further away. Then I saw Molly. But she wasn't real. Just the ghost of a memory. I'm here, I cried. But all I heard was laughter. Not hers. Who's there? Suddenly, she appeared. Natasha. Just stood there laughing. But her eyes were cold. Then she said something. Painted red. Painted red. Painted red. That was just a dream, Sonny. Nothing more. I looked at Marty and I saw the same thing in his eyes as he probably saw in mine. It's time to hit the brakes, to turn back, go home and forget about all of this. Of course, I stepped on the gas instead. Honestly, I wasn't expecting anything good, but this...
Ooh, just like a horror movie.
I was...
Appearances can be deceiving.
Let's hope so.
This guy seems strangely familiar to me.
You don't say?
Oh, don't be stupid.
No.
Well,
No, it can't be. Are you telling me it's him?
I'm sure of it, pal. It seems the gossip...
Oh, no, no.
Huh.
That
Cluck.
This
It's...
special?
Of all the great wild ones,
Greetings, miss.
is it really you?
Well,
Yes, it really.
I'm afraid so.
Of all that's furry and plumy, that's.
Miss, we'd like to ask... Indeed.
You can't imagine what an honor.
We really...
Oh God, oh God, oh God.
Are you okay, miss?
Yes, I am. I just needed some.
Well, miss, we have some questions.
I'd love to answer all.
Say, miss, what can you tell us about this place?
Our institution was standing even before the Great Meat War.
The place seems pretty empty. Do many people work here?
We have 30.
I see.
Exactly. Director, scientist, researcher, patron, and doctor. And even a friend.
Quite a guy.
He certainly is.
So who is this Dr. Quetzal exactly?
He's a world-famous researcher of the mind, Mr. Featherland. He published countless books in the fields of psychology and psychotherapy.
Psycho... what?
Unraveling the mind. It's the most crucial mission of the century, Mr. McChicken.
That's really good to know.
So this doctor's some celebrity, right? Does he usually meet other important persons?
I'm not sure I know what you mean.
Well, like Mr. Hobart Wessler, for example.
Ah, yes. That's something you should ask the doctor himself, but unfortunately, I don't think he has time right now.
He's swamped, is he?
Exactly, Mr. Featherland. He is very, very, very busy. All the time.
I thought so. What can you say about this, miss? Have you seen anything like it?
Of course. Our residents wear these for identification. But how did you come by it? They only wear them inside the institution.
Huh. I see.
The wristband does belong to one of our residents. But I'm afraid I'm not allowed to tell you more due to regulations.
Oh, come on, Miranda. It's us, the Chicken Police.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Miranda, this case is a matter of life and death. Lives are in your hands.
All right. All right. I'll do it. Albert Wessler. The patient's name is Albert Thaddeus Wessler.
Figures. Just as we thought.
Thank you, Miranda. We'll never forget this.
Please, don't make me blush. And don't tell anyone you heard it from me.
Oh, we won't. I promise.
So when can we talk to Mr. Wessler?
I need to ask Dr. Quetzal. Please wait here.
Thank you.
We should go to reception first.
Dr. Quetzal will see you. He's waiting for you, and
What a surprise. It's enough to mention what...
I wouldn't want to get mixed up in this.
Danger? What do you mean?
We haven't heard from him since he disappeared, and we're really, really
I see. We don't know yet, miss, but let's hope for the best.
great wild ones protect him.
Where is he?
No idea.
The smell of all...
Well, reptiles have a disgusting body odor, Marty, but they feel exactly the same.
Exact. Great wild ones, you scared the hell out of me.
I already sensed your arrival from afar. You know...
Well, yeah. Luckily, we're...
Lucky. Please, take a seat. How can I help you, gentlemen?
a snake. I can't help it.
To be honest, gentlemen, your visit is anything but a surprise.
What an introduction.
Please forgive me. I have the bad habit of immediately getting into the middle of things. How very rude of me. My name is Dr.
The name is Santino Featherland, and this is my partner, Martin McChicken,
From the Predatory Division of the Clawville Police Department. Your fame is one step ahead of you.
We're used to it.
Certainly.
We have some questions about one of your patients, if you don't mind. We'd like...
Please be specific, Detective.
Look, Doctor, we're too tired to play cat and mouse. Not that snake and chicken sounds any better.
Very funny, I must say. Just what I expected from you two detectives.
We know...
Well, yes. Why should I
Now, that's much more interesting.
Because Albert, regrettably, has disappeared, and you are police detectives, I have no reason not to talk to you. Of course, I'm at your service. But you must understand, I can't disclose information.
Not even if it's a matter of life and death.
Everything.
Still, I'd like to give the impossible.
Please, detective, just do your job, and I'll do mine.
How long was Albert a resident of?
For quite some time. His first
Was he brought here immediately after the first signs that something wasn't right?
You know, the biggest problem with an opinion on insanity.
Because animals would rather hide what they're afraid to.
I couldn't have said it better.
As far as I know, the Wessler family.
Indeed, they were rather poor.
Then how do you sustain your...
By the grace of the treasury of King Hector III, of course.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
My family and the royal dynasty had always been on good terms, Mr. Santino.
What kind of a place is this exactly?
It used to be a mansion. Construction started during the occupation in 622. Then it stood empty for almost a century, until finally it went to the crown of Clorville when Hector's great-grandfather took the throne.
How long have you been working here?
I've worked here for more...
So if I count correctly...
That's almost accurate, Mr. Featherland.
What a lovely inheritance. Tell me, Doctor, do you know Madam...
Just like everybody else.
Oh, you can be sure about that. I'd gladly get you two together if I had the chance. A spare cell would suit her very much.
Is that so?
As it turns out, she likes small, narrow, secret places.
Oh, I see. What a coincidence.
Dr. Quetzal's a real mystery. But I... So when did Albert become...
Albert and Hobart, or Ibn as you call him, arrived here almost exactly 4 years ago.
Could you describe that day? More.
It was not long.
What was your first impression of...
I already knew the Wessler name.
And Albert?
He was new to me, an invisible gray ghost. The family had tried to keep his existence a secret.
Why?
Because they were ashamed of him, of course, Mr. Featherland. That's how it usually is.
What was your first impression of him?
He was silent, but observed everything.
Was he a...
I wouldn't say so. It seemed to me that he wanted to move into our institution voluntarily. It looked as if he couldn't wait to be here, alone, locked up in silence and darkness.
Didn't you think of that as unusual?
Of course I did, but who am I to judge?